Hello everybody, Dorna and Matt here. We've decided to make a short video to introduce some very powerful and effective breathing techniques that you can do during this coronavirus quarantine. These techniques we have practiced and taught for many years. I have taught yoga for 15 years, Matt has for
33 years.
33 years.
Martial arts and yoga, 25 years, so about 24, 5 years yoga.
And we've been practicing since we were children. They are very powerful. The way that we're doing it for this video is in 3 different levels: beginner level, intermediate, and advanced. You can do them sequentially if you're advanced to get the benefit of all of the practices, all of the exercises. We believe that it's really good to open up the body a little bit before we actually start with the breathing practice. So if you do any stretching, any exercise, anything that actually would open the breathing structure, do it before the practice. If not, you're not familiar with many stretching or any exercises that way, what we recommend is that you open your back, the side and the front of the body. And the way that you would do it, you would go forward bend. That could just mean relaxing your head, going forward and breathing for about 5 to 10 breaths in a forward bend. If that's not available to you, you can be at your desk, at a table, have your arms on the table, have your forehead rest on your arms, and then breathe in and out for 5 to 10 breaths. Something like that. And then we will, the next one would be to side bend, opening the sides, all of the rib cage here opening, and then the other side. Finally, to open the front a little bit more, you bring your hands behind your body. It could be anywhere, it could be behind your head, wherever feels right. And you breathe in and out for 5 to 10 breaths. Anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, there's warm-ups, as you said, as Dorna said, just a few minutes or your own warm-up. You don't have to do anything intense. It doesn't have to be for too long. It's just to warm you up. Okay.
Now with the beginner level exercises, there's 5 of them. The first one is to make the sound, and what that does, it slows down your exhalation, and as it slows down the exhalation, it relaxes your nervous system. Therefore, it's great for the immune system. It's also very good for the lungs. And if yawning happens, please don't stop it. Yawning or sighing, do them. They're the best way for the body to relax and open. You feel your belly slowly going in. Don't ever force it. Just be really light, gentle and happy as you do it. Be playful like a child, making sounds. Wonderful. That's the first exercise. The second exercise is very similar in that it makes sounds again. It's actually humming. You can hum your favorite song for a few minutes, for an hour if you want, or just gently. This is amazing for this time, because what it does, it actually increases the level of nitric oxide in your nasal cavity to about 15 to 20 times more than if you don't do it. And what it has is antiviral, antibacterial, so really good for cleansing. It's a vasodilator, so it opens up the structure, cleans the blood.
Nasopharynx.
Thank you. And so that's the second one, humming. The third one is to strengthen the structure for the breath, engages the core, stimulates the guts, so really good for the immune system. And it's think about choo-choo train. Enjoy as you're doing. Have fun, because how you're thinking, the way you do it, also has a good effect. Brilliant. So that was the third one.
Take it easy, because if you start to feel lightheaded, you must take it easy.
Absolutely. And if you need to at any point with all of them, you take a pause, you breathe in and out normally, and you start again. You can do this for 1 minute each, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and slowly increase. The fourth exercise, if you're enjoying making sounds, I'm afraid it's not involving making sounds. It's actually very, very simply, again, slowing down the breath. Inhale, pause, inhale, pause, inhale, pause, inhale, pause. So you're carrying on the inhalation, you're just making breaks in the middle. And then you exhale, completely relax. So we'll demonstrate. We breathe out first. And then you exhale, relax. Make sure you don't do it till you're blue. There's no force or pressure around the neck and shoulder. As soon as you start feeling this going in here, just stop, exhale fully. And the trick, if there is one, is to make sure that as you're expanding your chest with the breath, as the whole body starts internally become bigger, you hold the size of it. You don't, each time you pause, collapse. Each time you pause, you keep the openness, just like you're inflating a whale. Enough pressure, not too much.
Not how many, but how relaxed.
Perfect. And the next thing, that was the fourth exercise. The fifth exercise is doing exactly the reverse. So you're inhaling, normal, natural breathing, letting it happen naturally. Let the breath go in. And as you exhale, pause. Exhale, pause. Exhale, pause, and the navel gradually will go in and in and in.
As your lungs empty out.
As your lungs empty out. And when you are finished with the exhalation, just relax your belly, let the breath go in naturally, and then do it again for as many times as you feel comfortable.
To breathe in more, we breathe out more. Often people say, I can't breathe in deeply. Work your out breath out progressively.
Wonderful. Over to you, Monsieur.
And then, thank you, Dorna. It's the intermediate and advanced levels. The exercises are the same as each other, except the advanced level has one subtle change in exercises 2 and 4. So intermediate, exercise 1, is to divide the out breath, similar to what Dorna did, but it's a bit more vigorous. In your own way. It's like coughing, chuckling, laughing, sneezing. So there's a single in-breath and a multiple out-breath. Exercise number 2 that follows on is after you've done them, your deep in-breath will be held. You'll lift chest to chin, you'll keep the breath in a few seconds organically, and then you'll relax chest away from chin as the air flows out. Afterwards, if you want to recover for a few moments, lift the head up. Otherwise, you keep the head down, deep inhale, hold the in-breath a few seconds. Exercise number 3 is opposite to exercise number 1. So number 3 is called hyperventilation. It's more in than out, through the mouth or nose, more in than out. You do that maybe 10, 20, 30 times as is comfortable and natural. And then afterwards, exercise number 4 is you breathe out and keep the breath outside. So after the hyperventilating, breathe out fully, chest to chin, relax skull to chest, breath is out, a few seconds, and then relax, let the breath flow in. Recover or repeat, breath flows out, just rest in the vacuum, no breathing, lungs are empty, and then on the first impulse to inhale, let it come, expand, and then let it go. Okay, that's the intermediate level. Advanced level, the exact same exercises as I said. The differences in exercises 2 and 4, you have what we call the pelvic lock. We squeeze up the middle of the pelvic floor, the perineal body or perineum. So exercise number 1 for revision is multiple out breath a few times. Do it again. Exercise number 2, deep breath in and hold. When holding, gently squeeze up the pelvic floor, maybe even gently the navel into the spine. And the first impulse where you need to breathe out, relax your belly, pelvic floor, then let the air flow out, then lift your head up afterwards. Exercise number 3.
And you do that for about 3 times, sorry to interrupt.
You can
do that
3
or 5 times?
You can do that 3 times. You can do it with the previous exercise into that exercise. You can do, hold the breath, hold the breath, hold the breath. You weave them together as you feel is appropriate. When you learn them separately, you then thread them together, ultimately in your own way. Okay? Exercise number 3 is the bellows breathing, the over breathing, deep inhales. This will charge you up with the oxygen, and it leads you, when you're ready, to exercise 4, where you breathe out, empty force. You squeeze up, navel in, comfortably, softly, lungs are empty. When you need air, just before you relax belly, pelvic floor, air flows in. You can do it immediately again. Breath out and lock, squeeze up, or have a pause first, recover, and then breath out, after breath in, breath out, lock, release, recover. So that's to apply the pelvic squeeze. And this gives stability for the body from the pelvis to the top of your head to your crown. Stabilizes the spine. After that, what you'll want to do is you'll want to sit or lie down for a few minutes and relax to center yourself.
We hope you enjoy it, and please, if you have any questions, just drop us an email. We will put the details down, any question, and we hope you enjoy it. Just take it easy, do everything at your own rhythm. The most important thing is that you are happy, joyful as you do it. There's no tension to be added to the body as you do that.
Be well, be joyful.
Be well. Thank
Namaste.
you.